everyone on the interwebs, my name is Cortec, and today we will be watching a Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm replay with some 1v1 action. This time it is going to be between our red Protoss in the upper left corner of the map playing for Team Liquid. It is going to be HerO versus our blue Protoss in the bottom right corner of the map. Just watching that conversation there. Our blue Protoss in the bottom right corner of the map playing for Team Mouse Sports. It is going to be MaNa. Quite the good Protoss player. Actually, both are really good Protoss players, so we should probably see something coming good. Well, coming in this map. Something awesome. Had a little discussion there. Will it come to DreamHack Summer? This is an old replay, so not an old replay, but kind of a month old, I think. And they're just discussing DreamHack Summer, which just happened, in case you guys were wondering. I forgot who won, though. I think it was Stardust? I'm not sure. I have to look into that later. But yeah, Protoss versus Protoss on Star Station, cross position only. It could be an awesome game. I'm not gonna lie, it could be a great game. This map is actually pretty good for Protosses versus Protosses. I think I just added too many S's. But oh wow, I'm getting a gas already here for my MaNa. Thinking about the name, MaNa it is, and HerO's actually doing the same thing. Wow, actually double gas already. That's why he delayed his first gas a bit, because he was going to get 2 gas anyway. So we maybe will see sort of a gas heavy style of play. Maybe some void rays, some oracles that could work really well in the process of Protoss, because void rays, they do extra damage versus armored, especially with the prismatic alignment ability that they just got in Heart of the Swarm. Oracles can do great damage to the mineral line, and overall, they are a great unit in mirror matchups because they can just give you the extra edge you need to win. Now here's a scout by HerO, while MaNa's scout is a bit delayed, but still it's a scout anyways. They're about to cross, and HerO is like, now? He must be doing something to scout a bit late, and he's getting second gas now, right now, instead of at the same time HerO did. And HerO only has 2 probes on each gas, while MaNa has 3 on each, so he's already ahead in terms of gas. Look at this, he's already ahead in terms of gas. He just started researching warp gates, while HerO only now getting the cybernetic score, and he should start researching it soon. While here we go to Mothership Core as well, at the same time as the warp gate research starts to get well researched, and MaNa did see it. MaNa saw it. He saw the Chronos on the Mothership Core. He saw the actual Mothership Core coming out. Well, not the actual Mothership coming out, but the animation that the Mothership makes when it's being produced. So he knows something's gonna come up. Maybe some aggression with the Stalker that will pop up. I think he knows it's gonna be a Stalker, but MaNa has his own Mothership Core a bit late, but still he has his own Mothership Core. HerO getting a gateway, while MaNa going for the 12th Council. Actually double gateway here for HerO. So he's going to go for a bit more of an aggression early on, while MaNa is just trying to take this game into a macro game, which in that case that might actually work, and it could be a great advantage, but not that big unless he expands. He's not gonna have any advantage by going Twilight Council. Maybe get Blink. For some reason he wants to get Blink. Actually, it kind of works in these kinds of battles. And here we go, double gateway. So yeah, it's around the same style, but MaNa getting the Twilight Council. But here we go, the Time Warp here on top of MaNa's units, and the micro here by the Stalker. It's amazing on both ends, but that's the units that MaNa or HerO had did not survive, and HerO can just take care of MaNa. Wow, actually confusing name. MaNa can take this easily. Would this help? It didn't do anything actually. Here we go. This proxy file got constructed and then immediately destroyed. That is not a good sign. And here we go. HerO now getting Twilight Council. They just switched things around. It worked so well for MaNa because he managed to defend this aggression, even though now it's gonna be a bit tougher. I think he can handle it, getting a few sentries, a few zealots and all. He might be able to handle it, but because he will handle it, He'll go to the macro game, but he'll go even further ahead. He has a target council, blink halfway there, getting the robotics facility, getting an extra gateway. That's going to be huge. More stalkers always being produced, so they're producing the same amount of units, which means they're just equal. Is that the Mothership Core? Yes, the Mothership Core is going around. Is it going to do time warp on the probes? That would be sick. I've actually never seen. I've seen a few players, just a few. Not even like the pros. I've seen a few. Just try that out, see how it is. But time warp on the probes, that could be huge. Just delay them. Does it actually get delayed? Do the units actually get delayed? I think the units do get delayed. Here we go. The blink is about to be done, while HerO's is only halfway there. And the observer is about to come out. There we go. The observer's out. He's gonna do some scouting. The stalkers, where's the stalkers? The stalkers are here, just chasing the Mothership Core. That is a huge and a bad sign, actually. Chasing the Mothership Core. You know what that means? That means that if HerO had any units over here, he could attack them. Is the probe gonna go for what? The probe is gonna go. I have no idea where this probe is gonna go. I actually went for the one shot. I went to the far corner of the map. He's gonna go over here. Here we go. The stalkers. Well, the army of MaNa is here, just gathering up the proxy pylon hitters being made. The immortal, however, is being produced here for HerO. While MaNa is not producing anything from the robotics. Really, he could produce while he doesn't have the pylon. He's on way, but HerO's gonna be able to defend against this. He doesn't have blink, but he's pretty close. That blink here from MaNa actually saved him, because HerO did not have blink, and he did. Now he just keeps producing. HerO keeps producing the key unit here, which is immortals and stalkers. He also keeps producing. Now this stalkers alone can't do anything, but with the immortal, there we go. The immortal can now actually do something. The time warp here is just amazingly positioned. And the sentry glitch is some force shields or guardian shield. He went for the guardian shield, and I agree that's the best solution, because the immortals, they are the key units. They do the most damage. So they're pretty much key units for MaNa as well. He needs to target them if he wants to survive. They have to die quickly. So if they die slower and do more damage to the stalkers, that's huge. Now this pylon, is it gonna get caught? I think it will. It might get caught. Now the observers, here just meet. Yeah, this proxy pylon didn't meet as well. And here we go, the blink up there, and the observer just died there. That would be awesome. Now this pylon also took a bit of damage. Some zealots here I did not see, but still, they're pretty well. But MaNa is supply block. That is not good at all. See, even because he's just producing the backup pylon just now, which means for a while there he's very vulnerable to attacks. And HerO is going to take this chance, and he's going to attack himself. And the immortals here just go ahead dead on, while these stalkers are forced to back away because of the immortals. Now, something that could happen here that could really help would be Colossus. Colossus or immortals here from MaNa could help and kind of just even things up, because this seems like a battle between stalkers and stalkers, but the other one has immortals. So to just even things out really even, he could get immortals of his own, but he could go ahead and make another unit. Even MaNa's gonna go. HerO's gonna do that. I really need to switch these around. I wish that was possible. So HerO's gonna go for the robotics here already, and we saw a couple of stalkers just blinking up here, while the rest of the army. And here we go. The immortals are out for MaNa. That was a great call. 2 immortals versus this army. That's not looking very good here for HerO, especially with the blink. And since stalkers move faster than the immortals, do they? 225, 295. So if the stalkers move faster than the immortals, they can just chase him forever and kill him. So he is forced to fight, and that is not a good fight, especially since the immortals are now dead. But I think he should be chrono boosting out an immortal. No, he's actually chrono boosting out yeah, he's chrono boosting out an immortal. I thought I said he's chrono boosting out a Colossus. No, he is chrono boosting out an immortal. And chrono boost word a lot. Now this army is forced to retreat, forced to go back to here to this line. Well, was he actually gonna go for the immortals? No, for the Colossus? No, he's actually gonna keep producing immortals, and that could really help, because MaNa only has 1 immortal, while HerO also only has 1 immortal right now. The photon overcharge here being activated and doing a bit of damage. That is huge. Even delaying the pressure back is huge, and huge to colossal ways. Hugeness. That's And that just helps a lot, delaying that. But the blink here just got HerO off position, and that was also a great move. But the blink upstairs also did a lot of help, so he was forced to blink down to the bottom of the base. But the position here of the units, the force fields are doing a lot of great advantages positioning thingy. Wow, my speech kind of just reading, but here we go. The battle here just goes on, and the Guardian Shield on top of MaNa's units. But the Blink Micro over here, did you see that? That was just amazing. The units that were just about to die, that just got blinked back, and the robotics that just got destroyed. That is a huge step back for HerO, and the positioning is also not that great because MaNa, he is in control of HerO's expansion. Well, not anymore, but still that Immortal is about to get sniped. Here we go, and the Blink Micro here for MaNa is also pretty good, but supply advantage. Does he have more drones? No, they actually have the same amount of probes. I don't know why I said drones, it's probes. But HerO just has more army supply, getting the robotics play again, and the forge. While MaNa getting his forge now, getting another giveaway, and also keeps getting immortals. So they're both really equal. But I think that the Colossus here for HerO is going to be awesome for his army to kind of defeat MaNa's army of Stalkers. But for a while he's getting the Colossus, he's going to be a bit delayed. He's going to have that disadvantage in army because the resource could be he's wasting the Colossus, he could be wasting on units. So for a while he's making the Colossus, he doesn't have those units. So MaNa has to take that small window of opportunity. Now +1 attack here being researched for HerO, and will he start getting the Colossus? Yes, here we go. The Colossus is now being made, and the range upgrade, they're both being made. They're both being chrono boosted out, so he's gonna have Mega Uber Colossus in just a moment. Now here we go. The army for HerO is moving across the map, but MaNa does see it, and he is forced to retreat. But still, will he be able to defend? I don't think so. He's not getting charge, and +1 attack as well. But still, one Zealot, Stalkers, another gateway as well. But the army here for HerO is just too much, and the Colossus is almost there. He will be going over here, but still gonna be awesome. Now there's 2 Immortals and 2 Immortals, Zealots and Zealots, Stalker and Stalkers. Wow, the force field up there, it was awesome. So the Immortals cannot go upstairs; they're forced to stay down there. And now the Stalkers cannot blink down. Although the force field did get destroyed, but still they cannot go down. And the Colossus is not here. The Colossus could be huge over here, but it is not. Now HerO losing most of his army really quick, actually. Not gonna lie, that was actually pretty quick. And the Colossus, if the Colossus was there, it would have been a different battle completely. Now there's still an observer here, just scouting the army, and another gateway being made for MaNa, while 2 more being made for HerO. So for now, if MaNa attacks, I think that HerO is going to be well defended. Now watch out for this army. Here we go. And this expansion, that's actually going to delay things a bit in terms of army. But 2 Colossus, I think that he might actually be able to pull this off. A third Colossus is on the way. He's currently boosting it out. And the warp gates, how are you doing on warp gates? He could have warped in a couple of units, which he is doing now. Warping a couple of Zealots, a couple of Stalkers. But this Nexus was forced to cancel at the last second. That could have gotten destroyed really quick if he hadn't canceled, and 400 minerals would have gone down the drain. Now only 100 went. Yeah, because you lose 25% of the money you spend if you cancel. Still, the Colossus are forced to go back, and he managed to try to focus down the Colossus themselves, but the micro back was just amazing. But one got sniped, but another one got reinforced here from the robotics. MaNa's army just got completely obliterated there by Guardian Shields, by Time Warp, by everything, and the blink down on top of the Immortals and the Stalkers just kind of sealed the deal. Actually, the warp in of the Colossus did also seal the deal. Kind of put the wax on the envelope, and this was the thing that just closed it completely. The rest of the army is just chasing MaNa's army. And wow, a lot of Zealots here being warped in panic because it doesn't have any more gas, it doesn't have resource to warp in anything else. And the army of HerO is just moving across the map and going and chasing these Stalkers that are blinking forward or back. Depends on what point of view you are taking. Stalker and Zealots are here, but Colossus, I think the Colossus are going to be able to deal with it, and the charges would help a lot. But still, with Colossus, that's still not that much he can do. Now, here we go. The Zealots from multiple angles here, just going and charging into HerO's army. But still, even the Zealots doing a ton of damage to the Stalkers, and the Stalkers could blink back and just take let the Zealots of his own take the damage. And a lot of MaNa's army there just completely died, while HerO's army, he lost a couple of Stalkers, a couple of Zealots, one Colossus, but he managed to get away from that just safely and awesomely alive. Now, the pylons are being destroyed while HerO making a pylon of his own, but at this point, I think it is GG, well played. MaNa wins MaNa actually loses the game, and HerO wins the game. It was pretty much the matter of taking up. MaNa just took a long time to take up into Colossus, actually never taking up at all. He was now trying to make High Templars. But HerO just went for the Colossus a lot sooner. He just teched up a lot sooner, and that just gave him a huge army advantage and a tech advantage that MaNa could not deal with just pure Stalker Immortal and a couple of Zealots and all. But we saw some great blink micro here from both players early in the game that really just built up the suspense for later on. Now, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.